Following neighborhood association support, Hayes Street Bridge Apartments move one step closer to becoming a reality. A judge denies a request for a temporary injunction to prevent an out-of-state charter network from taking over P.F. Stewart Elementary School. And an Oregon senator finds closed doors while trying to enter a South Texas migrant children's shelter.
Hello, yes, can I go in with you, please?
No, sir, you cannot go in with me.
Oh.
You cannot be here. It's private property.
I'm Chance Dorland with your Express Briefing for Tuesday, June 5th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. The Dignowity Hill Neighborhood Association has given crucial support to a controversial apartment complex proposed next to the Hayes Street Bridge, while also telling the developer he can ignore many design changes specified by City Manager Cheryl Scully. Last week, the association's Board and Architectural Review Committee sent developer Mitch Meyer a letter of support for the 5-story complex that would be built by a partnership between Meyer and Alamo Beer owner Eugene Samore. While supporters claim the build would alleviate crime and vagrancy problems on the Hayes Street Bridge, while also improving the East Side's tax base, opponents say it would block views of the iconic bridge and add fuel to the area's skyrocketing property values. The apartment project has become a lightning rod for local concerns over gentrification, the protection of historic monuments, and the city's treatment of developers. Monday, a state district judge put an end to a San Antonio Independent School District Teachers Union request for a temporary injunction that could have kept Democracy Prep Public Schools from taking over P.F. Stewart Elementary School, but also rejected requests from SAISD and Democracy Prep to dismiss the suit outright, leaving the fate of the unusual partnership to be decided later in court. The San Antonio Alliance of Teachers and Support Personnel sued the district to try to nullify its deal with Democracy Prep, arguing that Stewart's teachers weren't consulted as the law requires. Union members now say they'll consult among themselves and with their attorney to determine their next steps. Union leaders representing San Antonio Independent School District teachers have long disliked the idea of an out-of-state charter network coming to town and taking over the school, questioning its methods in turning around schools in New York and other states, as well as faulting SAISD for not investing the attention and resources needed to rescue the failing Southeast Side school. Stewart had been one of several SAISD schools in danger of closure by the state if they failed Texas accountability standards this August, and rules allow the district to partner with a charter school operator to keep such schools open. And Sunday, Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley stood outside a Brownsville migrant children's shelter to get a real-world glimpse at the separation of children from their parents along the U.S.-Mexico border, live on Facebook.
So I'm standing here in front of Southwest Key Programs Casa Padre, and this is a former Walmart that has been turned into a center for children. So behind those doors inside that Walmart are apparently many hundreds of children. I don't know how many, but why are they there? Well, they're there because there is this new policy from our Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, that says when individuals are awaiting adjudication for their application for asylum, they're going to be separated from their children.
Despite claims of being told on the phone that he could speak with a person of leadership at the shelter, Senator Merkley was not allowed to speak with a supervisor or allowed inside the building.
Hello, yes, can I go in with you, please?
No, sir, you cannot go in with me.
Oh.
You cannot be here. It's private property.
And let me introduce myself. I'm Senator Jeff Merkley from Congress, and my team contacted this facility and asked for permission for me to come and see what is going on inside with these children.
Well, we don't have any permission on that, so I'm gonna have to please ask you
Yes.
to step away, sir.
And can I talk to the supervisor who is here? Because maybe they can explain to me.
Well, maybe,
That would
yes,
be
you can get in
appropriate.
contact. I can give you, go ahead and give you the number, but you guys
I
cannot
don't
come
really
in.
want the number because we call us. I want to actually talk to
There's
supervisors here on
no,
site.
right now, if there's no information, you guys cannot come in.
Whatever individual's in charge would be great to come and share and talk with me.
Police were eventually called to the Casa Padre shelter, where they spoke to the senator and the shelter staff members who denied him entry.
Southwest Keys program, Casa Padre. I'm sure this nonprofit is dedicated to the well-being of children. It says so on their website. But I think it's important for the leaders of the nonprofit, as well as everyone, to ask why this new policy that the U.S. has never had of abusing children in order to prevent people from seeking asylum after they have gone through horrific circumstances overseas.
In response, Monday, San Antonio Representative Joaquin Castro began drafting legislation that would guarantee congressional access to adult and children's detention facilities, including unannounced visits for some members of Congress. The Casa Padre facility is one of about 100 unaccompanied immigrant children's shelters in 14 states across the country. In total, they house more than 10,000 children. And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Tuesday, June 5th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. I'm Chance Dorland.